Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have just a little bit to share, and I didn't get a whole lot this week. Just little things here and there. Some mail from Declutter, Mercari, Amazon. I got one Walmart pickup, two Dollar Tree pickups. Nothing new, just random things I found, and then one random thing I found at a grocery store next to a Dollar Tree, and then I got a small stack from Second and Charles from today. So I'm just going to dive right on in, and I'll start with the one Walmart pickup. So as most of you know, the Blu-ray is not available from Amazon right now, which is very strange. I know Scream Factory, Shout Factory is having issues with their distributor getting the actual physical product to the warehouses and whatnot. So I picked up the DVD for right now. I haven't opened it yet. So that is the movie called Masquerade. This is somewhat of a home invasion thriller from what it says on the back. This one stars Bella Thorne, um, Olivia Allen Lind, and a bunch of other people I'm not familiar with. Looks interesting. I like home invasion movies, so I figured I'd pick it up and give it a watch. So yeah, I don't really care when it says from the producers of whatever, because they just paid to get the movie made. They had nothing really else to do with it. So let's see here. I'll do the grocery store. So one of these I already have. The second one I don't. So this is the DVD double feature of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, and the Turbo, the second film. I've never seen Turbo, just the first one. I actually have the first one on Blu-ray, so figured I'd pick it up for the second one. So got that. Dollar Tree. Okay, I went to a couple Dollar Trees on Friday morning before work. I only found one title, and I thought it was just a random one, but then I went to a couple of them, and they had like 2 or 3 copies of this, so I was like, okay, whatever. So Bates Motel season 2. I've seen season 1, but I didn't really watch it after that, so I got to get the other, I think it was 4 seasons, right? Or I just get the whole collection on Blu-ray. I know that exists. So I went to one Dollar Tree today after work. They had 2 boxes of old stuff, but I found a Blu-ray that I've never seen at any other location, so I'm not sure if this is a new title or just an old title that I've never seen on anybody's video. And that's the Blu-ray of the Taylor of Panama, starring Pierce Brosnan, Jeffrey Rush, Jamie Lee Curtis, Harold Pinter, Brendan Gleeson, Catherine McCormick, and Lenore Varela. This is from 2001. I've never seen this movie. I don't exactly know what it's about. It's some sort of spy thriller, so that kind of intrigues me. So glad I picked it up for $1. Okay, so let's where we go from here. All right, I'll do Amazon. So someone on Facebook posted in one of the groups I'm in saying that this movie was down to $11 and some change on Amazon, so I figured I'd pick it up. I've seen this movie before. It's okay, but it's been such a long time since I've seen it. Like, I think I was like 13, 14 when I saw it, so I figured I'd pick it up again. And that is the Scream Factory release of Phantom of the Opera with Robert Englund, Jill Schoelen, Bill Nighy, Terrence Harvey, Stephanie Lawrence, and Alex Hyde White. Makeup effects created by Kevin Yager, who did the makeup, I believe, in, I think it was Nightmare on Elm Street 3 or 4. I think it was 3, if I'm not mistaken. So I like that part of the movie, and Robert's acting was great too. But other than that, I gotta go back and rewatch it. Oh, Molly Shannon's in here too. That's, oh yeah, that's right. She was in here, so it's a little strange, but yeah. Oh, excuse me. Kevin Yardley did the makeup in Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge. There's that. Macari, I got one title here. It's another Vinegar Syndrome release. I guess this one guy picks them up, watches them, and just decides he doesn't want them, so he'll sell them for a little bit cheaper. But I got like 10% less than what he was asking for, so that was good. This is a trauma film, and that is Girls' School Screamers, the finishing school that finished them off. Like a little cheesy fork in the stomach. That's funny. I've never seen this one before. This is the reverse artwork. That's pretty cool. And then the inside is the original artwork, which is still pretty cool. It's just the bride's skull with the sorority house. So thought that was pretty cool. This is from 1984. 86 minutes, and this is a trauma film. I always like it when they put up the trauma films on Blu-ray. Cleans them up quite a bit. Okay, so Declutter. They've had these like weird titles lately, and I've had to grab not every single one. I gotta limit to what I buy, but first one here is a Massacre video release of a film that gets like really, I wouldn't say really bad reviews. It's more geared, I think, toward children than us, but I still wanted to pick it up. I'm not sure when the original date this came out, but this release is from 2015, and that is Evil in the Woods. So let me give you a little background to this. So a low-budget film crew travels down to the southern town of Mildew, Georgia, to lens their new cinematic opus, which is called Bigfoot versus Space Killers. That grabs my attention already. Unbeknownst to them, there are actual monsters in the woods, monsters that are... sorry, that's kind of weird how they word this. Monsters that are embodiment of pure evil, driven by a 3,030-year-old force named Ida. Okay. So yeah, these monsters look really bad. It's on the back too. It's so cheesy, but I love it. So had to pick that one up. Next one here, I had to pick up. I think I saw this on one of You and Your Horror Movies. He had this in his collection, if I'm not mistaken, Matt. So I figured I'd pick this up too. He says it's really good, so I had to pick up the Mondo Macabro release of Lady Terminator. First she mates, then she terminates. That is hilarious. This is an Indonesian film from 1988. Let's see, is this in English? I'm not 100% sure of that. Yes, it is in English. Okay, 82 minutes, starring Barbara Ann Constable, Claudia Angelique Rademacher, Christopher J. Hart, and Joseph P. McGlynn. So I don't recognize any of those names, but it looks fun. And then the last one just arrived today, and this is still brand new, factory sealed, which I didn't know it was going to be. Usually when I buy it from Declutter, it's open and used, but I got a good price on this too. This one goes for quite a bit online, so I've heard this movie's really bad as well. This is the 2-disc special edition with 3 different versions of the film. This is from 1986, starring Scott Schwartz from The Toy, that he did with Richard Pryor and Jackie Gleason, and that is Raiders of the Living Dead. Yeah, I watched the trailer for this. It was so cheesy and looked terrible. I had to pick it up. This looks like someone bought this from Tower Records. So, yeah, I miss Tower Records. We had one, I'd say about 35 minutes away from here, but it closed years ago. And then they replaced it with a shoe store, which is quite sad. So, yeah. An eerie film. If you're an avid collector of zombie movies, you will like this flick. I think I will, even though it looks cheesy as all hell. So, see, Tower Records. This is an Image release, PG-13. So all three versions add up to about 4 hours of footage of movies. So there's that. All right, what you guys are waiting for is my second in Charles Hall. So I only got 6 titles today. I didn't really find a whole lot. I found some good stuff though. So the first one here is something that I already own, but this is a different version of the movie. So I might give this away. I'm not 100%. I might send it to someone that might want it. And that is the 1987 Paramount comedy has some horror in it, but it's not real, it's fake. That is Summer School with Mark Harmon and Kirstie Alley. Directed by Carl Reiner, music by Danny Elfman. It's a good movie. I really enjoy this comedy. Especially the one scene with the 2 kids in the summer school. Was it Chainsaw Dave and what the hell is his name? Or is it Chainsaw and Dave? I don't. It's been a while since I've seen this, but it's a really funny movie. So I had to pick that up. It was only $1.25, so I mean I had to pick it up, right? Next is a Kino DVD, Kino Lubber release. I saw someone pick this up recently. I forget who it was, but it is a film from 1974, and that is Bring Me the Head of Alfred Garcia, starring Warren Oates and Isla Vega, as I say that name. Can't remember. Gig Young, Robert Webber, Chris Christopherson as well are all in here. So for $3, I had to pick it up. Up next is an MGM release from 1990, starring Jamie Lee Curtis, Ron Silver, Clancy Brown, Elizabeth Pena, and Louise Fletcher. Directed by Catherine Bigelow, and that is Blue Steel. This is a thriller. Looks like Jamie Lee Curtis plays a female cop who has mental and physical struggles with an obsessed psychopathic killer. Basically, she orders a burglar to drop his gun. He whirls to shoot too late, and she fires, killing him instantly. But she doesn't know that someone has been watching, and when that someone lifts the assailant's gun from the crime scene, carves Turner's name into the bullets and uses them in a series of murders. Turner is drawn into a deadly game of wits with a psychopath who's always one step ahead and much closer than she thinks. So I've never seen this film, so I had to pick it up. I do enjoy Jamie Lee Curtis, and more than just Halloween, so I figured I'd pick that up. For my brother, I found a cheap copy of Willys Wonderland, so I had to pick that up for him. I enjoyed that movie. It's not the best movie in the world, but I enjoyed it. So the last 2 Blu-rays here surprised me, especially this one I have in my hand right now. So you guys might remember I picked up a sealed DVD quite a few months back of this film. Never opened it, so I might as well just pass that along if it's worth anything. If not, I'll just give it to my brother or whatever. And this is the Blu-ray. I don't know if this is the same one that I saw that Vinegar Syndrome, well, not Vinegar Syndrome, one of their partner labels put out. And that is Alphabet City from 1984, starring Vincent Spano. Who else is in here? Kate Vernon, Jamie Gertz, Michael Winslow, Kenny Marino, and Zora Lampert. So it's got a good cast, so I figured I'd upgrade. I haven't watched it yet, but I'd upgrade it anyway, so that was a cool find. And then the last title here I picked up, it wasn't in the horror section. Someone put it in the drama section. Or, yeah, it was in the drama section. I thought this was a horror movie. Or, I guess that's kind of like an action thriller. It says it's too violent to be rated. This is an urban, sorry, they call it an urban horror film. That it's like they would have given it an X rating when it came out in 1985, but this is a not rated film, and that is the film Tenement, Game of Survival. This is a Shriek Show release from. This is from 2004. We didn't have Blu-rays in 2004. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Let's see here. I won't tell you the whole synopsis, but let's see here. The sordid story of a South Bronx apartment building ruled by a gang of crazed junkie punks. After witnessing the miscreants shooting up heroin and munching on rats, apartment resident Hector gets fed up and calls the cops on the band of basement squatter lowlifes. The police haul them in, but justice unsurprisingly does not prevail. Immediately upon their release, the gang returns with only one thing on their drug-damaged minds: revenge. Their plan is simple: a hostile takeover of the tenement. With their unique brand of terrorism, torture, and slaughter, they plot to pay back every tenant one floor at a time. So this movie does sound pretty brutal. Let me know in the comments below if you've seen this and what you thought of it. I'll watch it eventually. I definitely won't watch it. I'll just watch it by myself. This was directed by she did that, and she's also the director of photography. Okay, Roberta Finlay. So that looks interesting. I'll give that a watch for sure. So that is everything I have for you guys today. Not really. I'm waiting for like one pre-order, and that's pretty much it. I did not pre-order a couple of things that I would like to pre-order, but I'm waiting on those. So yeah, this is everything for today. Again, not a whole lot of media here, but still a good sized haul. So there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you guys later. Bye.